Are we live? Hold up. Wait a second. Let me hang on. Wait, whoa. Wait one quick second. Is Ahsoka today? Wait. Okay, this timer might be off by a few seconds. A few seconds, guys, okay? Calm down. I get it. It's off by a few seconds. I forgot to press start. But we got the countdown. 3 hours until the Ahsoka show. Oh my goodness. Am I excited for this live stream? This is the final predictions. We're going to put in all your final predictions right now into the chat so I can read them. But also, let me open up the chat real quick. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I fixed it. Don't worry, guys. I fixed it. How we doing on this fine Tuesday evening? Are we having a good day? Is there something special going on today? Is there something in 3 hours that we should be looking forward to? What's going on, Star Wars fans? Oh, my God. I've never been so excited. It literally feels like Christmas morning. How are we doing? Austin Snow, first in today, says, I'm watching Empire Strikes Back. I'm all set for Ahsoka. Well, Ahsoka's not in that one, Austin, but yeah, I'm all set too. Honey Badger says, somehow Honey Badger has returned, and I am here for my wife. Star Wars Politics says, I'm so nervous. All right, we're going to get to that, politics, because you have no reason to get nervous. Today on this live stream, we're going to watch the trailers that have been released since our last live stream. There's a very cool clip of Hera and Chopper. Forgive me if I'm very, very excited during this live stream, but I am. So sue me. We're going to talk about those trailers. We're going to talk about reviews. We're going to talk about what Rotten Tomato reviews, where Ahsoka stands on Rotten Tomatoes. Because even though you might not like the Rotten Tomatoes scores, it is still a good data point where those are critics who watch a lot of content, a lot of Star Wars content especially too. So we're going to go over all of it. So don't be nervous, because we're gonna get over it. Your pal Joe, who is a member, by the way, yes, big thing. Today we're doing our first ever giveaway. So we'll be doing that later on in the stream as we get all these people here. We do have 3 members right now, but you have to become a member to be in the giveaway. You have right now, if you were to become a member, you'd have a 25% chance of winning either this pop figure or this awesome shirt that, wait, let me show you the shirt. Is this the right way? Yeah, we're good. This is the shirt. It's awesome. It's Vader. It's da 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 da. So if you want a chance at winning any of those, you got to become a member, and there should be a join button next to the subscribe. But if it's not there, there should be a join button in the description below. In the description below, there should be a way to join as a member, support the channel, and of course, get access to cool, awesome stuff like giveaways, which we're doing the first ever one on the channel today. So yeah, that's where we're at. And your pal Joe says, what's up, true fans? I'm pumped that we are all here to watch together. It's been an exciting couple of weeks on this channel leading up. Let's go. I'm so fired up. Me too, you pal Joe, and that's a very good way to get us hyped up. We have had this anticipation growing on the channel for weeks now, probably even months now. So this is finally it. This is the day. And that's very, very exciting. J1DRZ, what's up, J Wonders, says, hello, everybody. Sulfur Squirrel, another member, says, hey, guys. Honey Badger says, what's up? Happy Tano Tuesday. It is Tano Tuesday. So that has kind of been like a thing in the Star Wars fandom that I didn't really even know about. If we're being honest, I didn't know about Tano Tuesday for a long time until they changed the release date to Tuesday. And everybody's like, oh, it's Tano Tuesday. I was like, what the hell is Tano Tuesday? But I guess it's Tano Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, go spam that everywhere. Austin says, Sabine is my wife. Uh-oh. Here, it's already starting. Honey Badger says, I will fight everyone for my wife. Let's go. Okay, let's stay calm. Let's stay calm. Honey Badger says, I made it. I'm here for all stream. This is the way. That's awesome, Honey Badger, because I remember you DM'd me and said you might not be able to make it. That's awesome. Your pal Joe says, let's freaking go, Mike. All right, we got a bunch of stuff to get into here, so I'm just going to catch up real quick on these chats. You guys spend so much of your time sending in these chats, and I want to read all of them, but we do have to get into the giveaway, of course. We do have to get into the trailers and all this other news. So let me just rip through all of these. Abby Flory, if I'm mispronouncing that, my fault, says, hello, what's up? J1DRZ says, I'm so hyped. Me too. Honey Badger says, the boldest theory is that the Inquisitor is Kanan Jarrus. Well, that just doesn't make sense, Honey Badger. That's not a theory. That's just stupid. Just kidding. But Kanan's dead. We know Kanan's dead. Come on. Your pal Joe says, the new trailer with Chopper is awesome. Yeah, we're going to watch that one. That was wicked funny. Selfish Squirrel says, how y'all doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Austin Snow says, what time does Ahsoka start in Utah? Is Utah Central Time? I don't know. Is Utah Central Time? I don't know. If it's Central Time, then it starts at, what, like 10? 10 o'clock? Something like that? No. 7 o'clock. It's an hour before. 7 o'clock, right? Or no, 8 o'clock. What am I saying? When does it start? In Utah? I don't know. Somebody help out Austin. It's 3 hours from now, Austin. That's all you got to know. Your pal Joe says, I'm hyped as fuck. Sulfur Squirrel, how about you? Yeah. J1DRC says, congrats on how far you have gotten. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, we've come a long way, even in these last couple weeks, and it's all to you guys. You guys are the absolute best, supporting the channel, becoming members, doing all this fun, crazy stuff. It's awesome. Yeah. All right, let's get into these trailers because they are so damn cool. We'll start off with the Chopper one. We'll start off with the Chopper and Hera one. It's only about 36 seconds, but it is just a straight clip from the show, and that is awesome. So let's pull this up right here. Let's pull it up right here. I'm going to have to get rid of this timer, so we'll go back to the timer in a second, but for now we'll leave it there. We will leave it there. Have you guys seen this trailer? Give me a 1 into the chat if you've seen this trailer already. The Chopper and Hera Ahsoka Disney Plus trailer. Have we seen this already? Have we seen? Oh, well, a lot of ones. Dominic, what's up, Dominic? All right, let's watch it then. Let's watch it again. You guys want to watch it again? Too bad, because we're watching it again anyway. You have no say because this is my stream. Oh, well, you can't hear it, huh? You can't hear it. Let's try that again.
Can't just shoot it down. It would crash into the port city. Just ready a tracking device. And don't miss this time. No, I did not go through your stuff. Did you look under the backup battery?
So obviously, this is just a tease at how amazing Chopper's going to be. Chopper is a lot of fans' favorite droid. Tell me in the chat, is Chopper your favorite droid? But he's a lot of people's favorite droid. His sass is clearly coming across in live action. That is just the perfect example of it. We're going to watch that trailer right back in 1 second. But what do you guys think about that? I mean, this is going to be in the first episode. We've seen this many, many times. This is what we think to be Corellia, which is kind of crazy because we haven't seen that since Solo, and that's where Solo is from. But we think it could be Corellia. If not, it's probably a new planet. But on the ground of this scene is when Ahsoka's fighting that Inquisitor. So that means Ahsoka versus Inquisitor, lightsaber duel, first episode. I think we're going to get a lot more lightsaber duels than you guys even know. Like, they're saying that we'll get more lightsaber duels in the Ahsoka show than the entire sequel trilogy. Now, there's not many lightsaber duels in the sequel trilogy. I mean, off the top of my head, I can only think of like 5 at most. But with that being said, this only 8-episode show of Ahsoka having more than 5 or 6 lightsaber duels is pretty epic. And I can, just off the top of my head, I'm guessing that Ahsoka versus the Inquisitor is going to be in this episode. The first 2 episodes, I should say. Sabine versus Shin, whether it be the first time or even the second time as well. We might see 2 battles between the 2 of them in this first episode. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So many lightsaber duels. And if you guys notice, I'm wearing my Vader shirt in hopes of seeing Anakin Skywalker, because I don't have any Anakin shirts, but, you know, I got my Ahsoka mug, of course, always ready. But what do you guys think? Dominic says, Hera and Chopper is always a delight on screen. Having some Rebels flashbacks. Yeah, I was watching a bunch of Rebels today, just in preparation. I mean, I've already watched Rebels a million times, but I was watching like the World Between Worlds episode. I was watching Ahsoka versus Vader in season 2. Rebels is so damn good. all the people who say that they can't get over the animation, that's just ridiculous. If you want a good story, if you want Star Wars at its probably best, arguably, go watch Rebels. Star Wars Politics says, the music alone does it for me. Sounds like Star Wars. It really does. The music in this show is unbelievable, and that kind of seems to be the praise for most people who got to see it early. This guy, he supposedly, I heard, and I don't know how true this is, this guy who's doing the score for Ahsoka did the score for Rebels and the Clone Wars too, or maybe not the Clone Wars, but Tales of the Jedi too. So this guy knows his shit, and he's worked with Dave a lot, so it's going to be a fun time. I mean, if the music is as good as it's been in this trailers, whew, that violin, like, woo! Oh yeah. Your pal Joe says, kind of reminds me of R2 in episode 1, but better. Yeah, R2 kind of has that sass to him too, but Chopper's just like full-on sass. Sass au frass, if you will. Yeah. Austin says, our favorite maniac. Yeah. Dominic says, he is my favorite droid. And yes, the music is amazing. Sulfur Squirrel says, his sassiness and sarcasm is amazing. And it's crazy how it can just come through so easily. Like, he's not saying anything. It's just, wah, 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 but you can actually kind of tell what he says. And especially Hera kind of reiterating what he says makes it easier. But when we rewatch this, you'll hear it. Your pal Joe says, our favorite droid, not my favorite droid, but it's a close second for Chopper. I love K2SO. Yeah, so that's the droid from Rogue One, if you guys don't know. Yeah. Wearing my Vader shirt too. Let's go. Oh, we got the Vader shirts on? What shirts you guys wearing for hype up for Ahsoka? You guys got any Ahsoka shirts on? I don't have an Ahsoka shirt. Kind of bummed out about it. Honey Badger follows up and says, and I know I'm glad I could make it to both streams and hang out with the best Star Wars community and Star Wars streamer on YouTube. Well, thanks. That's too kind, Honey Badger, but this is indeed the best Star Wars community there is. Salty Texas Ranger says, I can't wait to see Chopper in live action. Me either. Me either. Star Wars Politics says, Kevin Kiner does all the animation scores, and now he's doing Ahsoka. That's awesome. That is so cool. The same guy who did Rebels, who did Clone Wars, and did Tales of the Jedi is doing the Ahsoka show. And I mean, so far, so damn good. Dominic says, I just want it to be 9 p.m. already. I know. I had that timer up. Should I pull up the timer again? Let's do that. Boom. Oh my God, it's only 2. We've only been... Wait, that timer can't be right. Oh, it paused? No, it paused? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, we can do quick maths in our head. We're about 2 hours and 45-ish minutes away, just give or take a few minutes. Oh, the time is not going fast enough. But that's why we're doing this live stream, so that it can just cruise right on by, because we can get hyped together. Yeah. Honey Badger says, I can't wait to see how good the lightsaber duels are. I don't care if there's a lot, I just care about the technique. I hope it's more like Revenge of the Sith and not the sequels. Well, yeah, I'll go back to what I said on last stream, because I literally still have it written right here. Dave Filoni said, in promotion for the Ahsoka show, there needs to be a lot of lightsaber fights, and they need to be good because our fans know the difference. Now, that's a direct quote from Dave Filoni himself, because Dave Filoni knows that the sequel trilogy lightsaber duels were not it. He knows. He's seen it. He knows what's going on. He knows that the fans don't like the sequels as much as they like other content. If you like the sequels, not crapping on you at all. Good for you. I wish I could see them as good as you do. But the lightsaber duels are clearly a step back in time, let's say, because in the prequel trilogy, it's fast-paced, it's quick, it's moving, it's actually having a competition against the person right next to you. In the sequels, it looks like they're all the Mandalorian trying to pick up the Darksaber. It's all just heavy, they trying to swing it around like it weighs 1,000 pounds. So I hope the Ahsoka show goes back to that prequel-era lightsaber duels, you know? Yeah. Honey Badger says, our fans, not KK fans. Yeah, that's kind of what he says. There needs to be a lot of lightsaber fights, and they need to be good because our fans know the difference. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Salty Texas Ranger says, blah, I'm at work, and I can't watch it till I get home. Oh, that's a bummer, Salty. When do you get off of work? Star Wars Politics says, do you agree with me that the first scene will be Balin and Shin breaking Elsbeth out? I hope you're right. I do hope you're right. And we're going to watch that trailer back again and try and break it down in a minute here. But I do hope that's right, Politics. I do hope that's what's going on. You see, my thing with this is that would be the perfect introduction to Balin, to Shin, reintroducing the character of Morgan Elsbeth, because let's be honest, she was a pretty forgettable character. But yeah, I completely agree. I hope that is true. Austin says no sequel lightsaber duels are weak. Wait, what? You're saying they are weak or they aren't weak? I'm confused. J1DRZ says, I think there will be a lot of lightsaber duels in Ahsoka, like one per episode. Honestly, Jay, I wouldn't be surprised if it was multiple ones per episode, like 2 or 3. That would be insane. I mean, that's what you're looking at right here. Dave Filoni wants to give the fans what they want. And what we want is the Force, is lightsaber duels, is legendary characters like Ahsoka Tano being portrayed correctly. We don't want a reiteration of the Obi-Wan Kenobi show where there's a fantastic finale, but the rest of the show is kind of iffy. When you're bringing back Hayden and Ewan, you're bringing back Hayden in this show. That's why we're wearing our Vader shits. Oh yeah, what shirts are you guys wearing? I forgot to ask. Or did I ask? I don't remember. I forget. But Hayden's coming back in this show as well. And I think it will be more of a welcome back for Hayden than the Obi-Wan Kenobi show was. I think the Obi-Wan Kenobi show was fantastic. At least the finale was. The first couple episodes were a bit shaky, to say the least. It was way too much Reva, way too much young Leia, and not enough Obi-Wan or Anakin. Should have been the entire focus of the entire show was Obi-Wan and Anakin. That's it. And it wasn't that. But that's okay, I guess. But this will feel more like a welcome home for Hayden, especially that he gets to see his freaking Padawan, Ahsoka Tano, for the first time in live action. Yeah. Honey Badger says, question, is Morgan Elsbeth an actual Night Sister, or is she just someone who studied their culture? Because Marin and Morgan look quite different. Well, yes, you are very right about that. The Night Sisters have a very distinct look in the Clone Wars. They look very different from humans. And Morgan Elsbeth clearly is a human. So, to answer your question, I actually don't know. We assume that Morgan Elsbeth is just studied the Night Sisters, because she doesn't use any magic when she fights Ahsoka, and we don't see her really use much magic at all. But we also see in Jedi Survivor that magic from a Night Sister can be kind of like transferable. You see Cal Kestis be able to use some types of magic because of stuff that Marin gives to him in that game. So it'll be very, very, very interesting. Oh, Finn, what's up? Don't worry about being late, Finn, but give us your review. Finn, if you guys weren't here last stream, Finn Wickens in our chat right now got to see the first 2 episodes early. He's not going to spoil anything, right, Finn? He's not going to spoil anything, but he's going to give us his review for the first 2 episodes. Where was I? Yeah, so Morgan doesn't look like the Night Sister because I don't think she is a Night Sister. However, she could be in like correlation with them. She could be working for them or again, like you said, studying their culture. Star Wars Politics says, how much of the trailers do you think are in the first 2 episodes? I would say, ooh, that's tough. That's tough. How much of the first 2 trailers, how much of the trailers that we've seen are in the first 2 episodes? Well, you have to remember, a lot of the trailers have very similar scenes of Ahsoka versus the Inquisitor, Ahsoka versus the Inquisitor in the forest on Corellia, Hera and Chopper chasing down that thing on Corellia, Shin versus Sabine in that same forest at the same time as Ahsoka versus the Inquisitor, that same forest planet over and over and over again, Lothal over and over and over again. So it is possible that all these scenes, not all of them, probably 95% of them, are in the first 2 episodes, but that just sounds insane. That sounds so mind-bogglingly crazy. If all of these lightsaber duels, Anakin flashbacks from the Clone Wars, if all of that is in these first 2 episodes, what? Where do we go from there? How do we get more hyped than that? Like, where do we go from there? Is kind of where I'm at with that, at least. Like, that's insane. But maybe. It is possible. If I were to guess, I'd say 82%. 82% of the scenes we've seen are going to be in these first 2 episodes, which again is insanity. Absolutely insanity. Insane. And while you guys are all here, smash a gosh darn like on the video and become a member, because we're doing a giveaway later on in the stream, giving away this pop figure and this awesome cool shirt. So become a member today to get access to giveaways, because we'll be doing multiple giveaways per month, and we'll be doing other fun stuff as that too. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Sure. J1DRZ says, isn't Ahsoka after Mando season 2? And didn't Ahsoka kill Morgan in season 2? So no, she doesn't kill Morgan. She does not kill Morgan Elsbeth. No. She captures her. And that's why we think that the first scene, let me pull it up right now so we can explain what the thought process is here. This trailer right here, what we got a long time ago. Where is it? Not that one. No. This one. Yep. All right. So this trailer that we got, I think at Star Wars Celebration, is the first official trailer, where we see this ship coming upon a New Republic ship, and it's Balin
is inevitable.
And Shin, and they landed on the ship, and
One must destroy
they're killing a bunch of New Republic people.
Roy
They're killing them. He gets a
in order to
hallway
create.
scene. Gets a cool hallway scene there. These are New Republic guys. Again, still killing New Republic guys on the same ship.
We are no Jedi.
Kills this guy. So what we think is going on here is this is them, Shin and Balin, getting Morgan Elsbeth out of New Republic custody. Ahsoka in Mando season 2 captures Morgan and gives her to the New Republic. And this is probably the transport she's on, and this is them probably saving her. And this could be the opening scene and be an introduction to these characters, which would be insane. Balin gets a hallway scene in the first freaking episode. Are you kidding me? That would be insane. But this might all be the first scene, or first episode at least, introduction to these characters, and it could be them breaking Morgan Elsbeth out of prison. We also see, let me turn the volume down here just real quick, it's very loud. We also see Shin in 1 second here on the same ship. Yeah, this scene right here. So this is the same ship. We are assuming the same ship that they just boarded, and she's getting to the bridge of the ship, and this is the New Republic lady, and she's gonna go kill him. So we think that that's all the same opening scene of Balin and Shin going to free Morgan Elsbeth from the New Republic. So Morgan did not die in Mando season 2. No, she was captured. She was captured. Yes, indeed. Hope that clears it up, Jay. Where was I? Dominic says, that must be the first scene. I think it could be the first scene. It would make the most sense. It would introduce the bad guys. It would explain Morgan Elsbeth's character a little bit more, set up the plot, set up the villain, set up the story really well. It would make sense. It would make a lot of sense. Yeah. Star Wars Politics says, this is Hayden's return. It does feel more like Hayden's return than even the Kenobi show was, which is insane to think about. Like, imagine if the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I'm dying over here. Imagine if the Obi-Wan Kenobi show had Dave in charge. Losing my voice already. And we got hours to go until this freaking show. Yeah. That would be insane. Salty Texas Ranger says, this show does suffer from the Darth menopause curse. The tragedy of this show is the main villain actor is already dead. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. Balin is played by Ray Stevenson, who sadly passed away back in May. And that was, of course, kind of like a Chadwick Boseman type death where they did not expect it to happen. So now they're on this weird kind of journey here where, did Balin naturally die in this season, or did he survive? And now we have to deal with his actor being dead and dealing with that. Of course, I'm still very excited to see Balin because I know for a fact Ray Stevenson gave us the performance of a lifetime here because he never misses in all of his stuff that he's in. But I think he'll be fantastic, and I can't wait to see him. But yeah, it is a tragedy that he has to go, you know? Finn says, so I saw the first 2 episodes last night in the UK fan event in London. All right, let's hear it. Man, those first 2 episodes are, in all caps, awesome. They just feel like Star Wars from the very beginning. So many moments and shots that will make you feel so happy. It is all story-driven, no filler. Finn, goosebumps. My God. Whew, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Finn. That sounds amazing. I'm so glad you got to see those. That must have been a fantastic experience. Whew, goosebumps, Finn. Goosebumps. It's awesome. Honey Badger says, could Morgan be the equivalent to a Mando foundling, but in Night Sister culture? Yes, that's probably most likely what's going on. She was probably found by the Night Sisters, something along those lines. Yeah, something like that. Austin says, Sabine Wars. Yeah, the Sabine Wars are going to go on for a while, I think. Austin times Sabine. Sabine Wars. Honey Badger strikes back. God damn. All right. Dominic says, please note that there are many different types of Night Sisters on the planet. It is a whole planet after all, so she might be from a different tribe. That's true. It is possible that she is just straight up a Night Sister. That always could be the case. Swagger like us, what's up? Swagger says, prediction: Ahsoka will exceed all expectations for Disney Plus, including viewership, rankings, and iconic moments. I agree with that. I think the views on their own are going to blast out of the park. I don't think maybe the premiere will do as well as we think. It probably won't beat Kenobi's premiere just because it's Kenobi and Vader. But but I do think as the show goes on, the numbers will be the most of any show we've seen. Yeah. J1 DRC says, if 82% of these trailers scenes are in the first 2 episodes, then this show is going to be crazy. Well, yeah, I think this show is already going to be crazy. First of all, at least all of these scenes from all of these trailers are at least in the first 4 episodes, because there's supposed to be this time jump at episode 5. Dave Filoni is directing episode 5. Rosario Dawson says episode 5 is her favorite. Episode 5 is where shit goes wild, and then the rest of the season is probably going to be just as insane. But that means we haven't seen a single thing from episode 5 or further on. Maybe, just maybe, the scenes of Thrawn are the only things from later on in the season that we've seen. That's the only thing I can think of. Just Thrawn's face. That is it. But maybe we even see Thrawn sooner. Maybe we just get right into the story. Who knows? Who knows? But the good news is, all we have to do is wait a good 2.5 hours. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. We can do it, guys. 2.5 hours. We got it. We got it. We got this. We got this. We got this. Tried to take a nap today. I literally tried to sleep until Ahsoka, until this live stream. I tried to sleep until it. And it didn't work. I couldn't fall asleep. I was too excited. Honey Badger says, oh man, viewership will skyrocket at the 9 p.m. drop time. It's going to be A+. I do think the viewership will be a lot more because it's not at 3 a.m. anymore, which is so stupid. I don't know why they did that for 3 years. But I do think the viewers will go up because of that, being at 9 p.m. now instead of the 3 a.m. So I do hope the viewers will go up. I know just from my small-ass channel here, this small community that we have, it's an amazing community, but it is small. Just based off of the small community that we have here, you can tell the hype is real. Like, every Ahsoka video I do does massive numbers, especially for my channel. It's enormous. The growth that we've had. Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. That's very cool. Thank you for the hearts. The amount of growth that we've had as a channel just for the hype for this show is insanity. Like, for a small-ass channel that we have, the hearts are so cool. You guys are the best. For the small-ass community that we have, the hype is real. It's real. Austin says, gotta go. May the force be with you, and may the force be with you always. And where is that button? Yeah, we'll get there, Austin. Hopefully we'll see you at the live stream later. Finn says, and on a scale of the story is being set up to be, huge. The end of each episode just makes you desperate for the next one. This show is just Star Wars. That's awesome. That is so awesome to hear. I mean, we've heard some bad reviews, which is insane. We're going to read some of those bad reviews just to crap on some people, but we'll get to it. Nico, what's up? Nico says, is Morgan like a Night Sister or something? Well, yeah, we kind of went over that. She kind of is, but maybe not. We don't really know. Hopefully we'll get some more information on that, Nico. Yeah. Holy crap, you guys are so awesome, but I'm very far behind, so we're going to go bing, bang, boom, bang, boo, ba, bee, boo, ba, ba, bang. Here we go. Honey Badger says, man, the New Republic transport sucks. Lost Gideon and now Morgan. They need some Mandos or Jedi in those transports at all times. Well, they don't have any Jedi or Mandos, really. They don't have a strong connection to the Mandos either. The New Republic, what people don't realize is they're very weak. They are. They don't control any of the Outer Rim. Like, the remnant of the Empire can really do whatever they want. The New Republic is weak, and that's why Thrawn is a big threat, because he can come in and just swoop back and take the whole galaxy just like that. Yeah. J1DRC says, do you think Baylan dies at the end of Ahsoka because of Ray Stevenson's passing away? I don't think it would be because of Ray Stevenson passing away. If Baylan dies, that's what the story already was. They wouldn't change it because of his death. So, no, I don't think he will die, and I don't think he will die because of Ray passing away. Finn says, and Mike, if you want me to say, I can say how much of the trailers in the first 2 episodes. No, well, let's go in with as much just no spoilers as possible, Finn. Thanks. I know what you mean. I obviously, so it's great, but yeah, no, let's keep no spoilers just for now. Yeah. Dominic says, those violins, I know, those violins are awesome in the trailer. Sulfur Squirrel says, the music is honestly peak Star Wars music. It really is. And when you say that, Sulfur Squirrel, it's crazy because John Williams is a freaking genius, and all Star Wars music is what makes people so obsessed with Star Wars. So it'll be interesting to see how good this music really is. Star Wars Politics says, thank you, Finn, for giving me hope. I know, Star Wars Politics has been very concerned lately about this first 2 episodes here, but we'll prove you wrong, Politics. Don't worry about it. Or prove you right, I guess, whatever you're thinking. Honey Badger says, Mike, today is a great day. 2 great streams plus the Ahsoka show, and I got approved for a tour of my barber school tomorrow. Today is awesome. That's awesome, Honey Badger. That's so cool. That's awesome. Maybe you'll give me a haircut someday. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. This stream's just getting started. We got another watch party stream later. It's gonna be awesome. I bought some popcorn today, like just the popcorn that I like. So in between streams, I'll go make that popcorn, and then we'll be back ready for the next stream. Yeah. Swagger Like Us says, so happy for Dave, Carrie, Beck, and the Kiner Bros. Yeah, so he's talking about the Kevin Kiner guy, they're doing the soundtrack. Dave Filoni, of course, who's finally able to do a live action show on his own, and Carrie Beck, who has been around Star Wars, or been around Dave, I should say, for a long time, worked on Rebels, worked on Tales, I believe, too, and now is working on some live action as well. Nico says, what time does this come out? Some people say 9 p.m. tomorrow. I live on the East Coast in the United States. Yeah, so I do too. It's at 9 p.m. tonight. 9 p.m. tonight, it's in about 2.5 hours. Less than 2.5 hours. We are almost there, Nico. Finn says, and Natasha as Sabine is a total standout. She genuinely inhabits the character perfectly. That's what I've heard in almost every review. Every review is like, oh, the show's good, blah, 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 blah. But Sabine is a huge standout. Like, everybody says that, Finn, and it's kind of crazy that you even said that, because it just reiterates what we've been hearing is true, which is awesome. Salty Texas Ranger says, here's the problem. The Last Jedi showed all of its good scenes in the trailer, and there was nothing left for the actual movie. That could be a problem, Salty, but you're just being salty. It's not the case. Dave Filoni himself is really strict when it comes to stuff like this. He doesn't want things in the trailer that are going to be spoilery. He doesn't want that. And I'm sure he's probably upset about Anakin being in any of the trailers, but it did gain a lot of hype. I mean, when that Anakin trailer came out, it's probably one of the greatest trailers of all time, let's be honest, but the internet freaking broke. Everybody was talking about Anakin's back, like it was trending for days on end. It was a great advertisement plan, or even if it wasn't planned. I'm sure Dave Filoni was upset about it, but I don't think we've seen anything really yet about this show. But yeah, to your point, all the good scenes from Last Jedi were in the trailer. You're not wrong. But I think this is a lot different than that. Sulfur Squirrel says, us Star Wars fans are lacking patience. We really are. Like, we've waited this long, guys. We've waited this long. I think we can wait another 2.5 hours. I think we can do it. Can we do it? Tell me in the chat. Can you wait this 2 hours? Can we wait this 2 hours? Should we just invent a time machine at this point? Like, and smash a gosh darn like button while you're at it. Okay. Dominic says, Natasha as Sabine is a dream come true. She really is a good cast. Like, you look at her and she looks like Sabine. A lot like Rosario as Ahsoka. J1DRZ says, I actually get to watch the premiere versus waiting 16 hours to watch it. I know, yeah. So that's the big thing. If you didn't stay up till 3 a.m., you had to wait probably throughout your whole workday on Wednesdays to come home and watch it. Now, everybody's at home, depending on where you are in the world. I shouldn't say everybody. Most people are at home. Most people are ready to watch it, and most people are excited. Honey Badger says, KK on her burner accounts just being a Dave hater. That's what the bad reviews are. Yeah, probably. KK just hating on Dave. Probably. Yes, the New Republic are really weak. Thanks, Mon Mothma. Yeah. Free haircuts for a free poncho. Ooh, fair trade. Can't wait to see my wife do her thing. The hype is beyond real for today. Doesn't feel like real life. Hashtag Din is that guy, but Dave is that man. Love it. Yeah, the hype is real for today. Swagger Like Us says, sounds like Ahsoka is literally Star Wars Rebels film. Awesome. My favorite thing about Andor was that it was more of a film than it was a series. Yeah, it does look like visually it's going to be stunning. Stars Baltic says, can we review what the other reviews are for the show? Like compare them to Mando and Andor, etc.? Yes. I can wait. We waited 4 months. Yeah, we can wait 2 hours. We can wait 2 hours. Sulfur Squirrel says, no, we must use the World Between Worlds to get all the episodes now. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. And Finn says, it really does feel like a Rebels continuation. All right, I caught up. Let's read some reviews. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes and see where the Rotten Tomatoes thing is at right now for Ahsoka. Oops. Rotten Tomatoes. I just spelled that completely wrong, but that's what autocorrect is for. All right, here we go. It's gone up since I last looked at it, which is good. But it's very interesting. And I want to know what you guys think about this, because it's very kind of, I think interesting is the only way I can describe this. It's very interesting. So right now it sits at, with the tomato meter, which is the critics, at a 85%. This is just the first 2 episodes. It says season 1, but this is just the first 2 episodes. 2 episodes. Just the first 2 episodes. They haven't seen the rest. And the audience score is an 86. Do you think that's good? Do we think this is good news, bad news? What do we think? I mean, it's certified fresh and it's very, very high. But let's be honest. You go look at other Star Wars projects like the Clone Wars Season 7, that's up in the 90s. You look at even the original trilogy, it's up in the 90s. But you also have other Star Wars projects like The Phantom Menace, which is very, very low. Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi is very, very high. Last Jedi is probably in the 90s, I believe, too. So what do they know? The good news is that the fan audience is almost at 90. Let's read a few of these reviews, though, because we read a few reviews on Saturday, but let's read a few more. Let's do it, all right? So this is a description for all of the episodes, and they all are the exact same. Former Jedi Knight Ahsoka Tano investigates an emerging threat to a vulnerable galaxy. Easy for me to say, but they all have the exact same, so clearly it's not giving us the actual thing. So this is interesting. This is the cast and crew. Let's take a gander. Cast, you got Rosario Dawson, you got Natasha, you got Hera Syndulla, Thrawn, Balin, Shin. Then you got Morgan Elsbeth, the guy who voices Hu Yang. Is it Hu Yang? The droid. And the creator, executive producer. Good news is, executive producer, Jon Favreau. Bad news is, executive producer, Kathleen Kennedy. Boo. Boo. Okay. Executive producer, you got Carrie Beck, who we mentioned earlier. Colin Wilson, don't really know. And Karen Goldcrest, whatever. Don't know her either. Okay. But the thing is they don't mention Hayden. They don't mention a lot of people, actually, because we have rumored that Hayden's going to be in it. We've rumored that Rex is going to be in it. Obviously, there's going to be more characters in this show than just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's going to be more than 8 characters in this show. Let's be honest. There will be. So this is not the entire cast and crew. But the good news is Jon Favreau is right on there as an executive producer. Many people were concerned that Jon had no input on this at all, which is not the case. So here we go. Let's read some of these. So let me zoom in on a few of them here. That's better. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, here we go. Let's read this one first here from Christina Escobar, who is missing a few letters in her first name. So she doesn't give you a percentage of what she gave it, but she gave it a nice tomato, a nice whole tomato that's not squished, okay? She says, the myth of the character and Dawson's performance give enough reason to tune in. I mean, okay, sure, whatever. Let's move on. So these people are top critics. I don't know really what that means. This lady's from Vanity, which we've read a bunch of articles from, who's very reliable. Says, like The Mandalorian, Ahsoka soars because it's not afraid to hone in on a singular serialized adventure while allowing the audience to savor its many exquisite details. So what she's saying pretty much here is it's one specific story, and that's clear. It's one specific story of Thrawn and all these Rebels crew and stuff like that. But it also has the exquisite details. It has the lore. It has cool hints and cool things that go back to the Rebels show, go back to Clone Wars. Like The Mandalorian had a lot of stuff that goes back to Tar Vizsla and the Darksaber and all this other stuff, and even Clone Wars flashbacks and stuff like that. That is what she's saying here. She gives it a very good review. Another person from USA Today says, filled with deep cuts, personalities, and fan service brought in from the animated series Star Wars Rebels, but takes its sweet time getting the figurative starship off the ground. So she did say it's a little slow of a start, but we'll see. Brittany, what's up, Brittany? Yeah, okay. We'll get to that in a second. Let's scroll down to some batter reviews. Batter's a word. Look it up. Let me, first of all, I can't find any, but let's see. Here we go. This is better. Wait. What? Wait, why is it? What? Why you do this? Oh, there we go. All right, let's find some bad reviews here. Just to be fair, we'll find some bad ones. Oh, found him. Oh, Jonathan Sims. We read this guy last time. This isn't the same review, but we read this guy last time. This guy sucks. We hate this guy. Jonathan, you suck, okay? Hang on, let me, so you guys can see this. That's much better. Much better. Wait. Is that better? It's kind of like in the way, but whatever. You guys get the gist. You get the gist. Should we just move it over? Let's just go live on the edge for a second here, okay? Jonathan Sims says, from a technical standpoint, the show looks fantastic. Okay, Jonathan, shut up. From there on out, just shut up. From an emotional standpoint, it's getting there. From an action standpoint, it's got a long way to go. All right, this guy's clearly a dumbass, all right? Let's just shoot it to him straight. Jonathan, you're an idiot, okay? Clearly, you're just wrong, as we've seen multiple lightsaber duels in these first couple episodes. This guy's literally just rolled in from Stupid Town or something because he doesn't know what good Star Wars is. He's clearly a fan of something called Star Trek. Honestly, he probably likes She-Hulk, and let's be honest, he probably gave Andor an 100 out of 100. That's just my personal opinion. Moving on, let's find another bad one. See, there's no bad ones. Like, we have to go pages on pages. Here we go. Fred, you look like an idiot, okay? Just straight off the bat, you look like a stupid idiot, and your last name is Topal? Like, what? Let's see what he has to say. Ahsoka proves as dramatically inert, sorry. Use a stupider word, Fred, as Boba Fett and Obi-Wan. So he's comparing it to Boba Fett and Obi-Wan, which is always a bad news. But again, we're reading some of these bad reviews because we got to play it fair, you know. But clearly, Fred's a dumbass, and just like Jonathan, they must have went to the same school or something. But he's comparing it to Boba Fett and Kenobi, and what many other reviews that we've read Saturday, that we read Saturday, and we're going to read today, say almost the exact opposite. They say, unlike Boba Fett and Obi-Wan, this is actually what people wanted from a sequel to Rebels. So this guy's stupid. Moving on, let's find one more bad one, and then we'll go back to some good ones. Belen Edwards. Belen, is that even a name? Sorry if anybody in the chat's named Belen. My apologies. She is mashable. Like, what are we eating? Mashed potatoes? Ultimately, it was the same feeling of trying to recapture the past. Be it Rebels or the Clone Wars, it drags Ahsoka down. Guess what? You're an idiot. What makes the show good is that it ties back to people from Rebels and Clone Wars. We want those connections. We want the lore. We want Ahsoka, who is the same Ahsoka from Clone Wars and Rebels. So guess what? Your face is dumb. Your name is dumb. Your opinion is dumb. And you are dumb. Moving on. Let's move on to some better one. Let's go one more bad one because Joey Moron is right here. Joey, you literally didn't even have to try and hide it. Your name is Moron. So he says, more of the same, kid-friendly, emotional-less, drama-filled wait, what? Emotionalist drama-filled of stilted? What? Cartoon-style dialogue that depicts a few admittedly thrilling lightsaber duels. Oh, yeah, can't even not admit that they're awesome, cool lightsaber duels, even though the last person said there's no action. Stupid people. Lacking the kind of magic that made us fall in love with the saga in the first place. Well, guess what, Joe? You're an idiot. Because you want to know what did make us fall in love with the saga in the first place? This type of stuff. Rebels, Clone Wars, the cheesy, corny, whatever you want to call it, the dialogue that George Lucas created. That type of stuff is why we love Star Wars. Stupid. Like, you're literally saying the cartoonish style dialogue that with a comma next to it. For some reason, the word comma just could not come into my brain. With the comma next to it, because right after that comma is supposed to be the cartoonish style dialogue that we all love so much because it's freaking Star Wars and we absolutely love it. What is going through your stupid ass head, Joey Moron? Jesus Christ. Let's read some good reviews before my head literally pops off my body. Joey, you freaking moron. Get a better name. Oh, wait, no, don't get a better name because it perfectly describes your opinions and takes on the Ahsoka show, okay? All right, let's find some good ones here. So this person gave it a 4.5 out of 5. This is Jamie Broadnax. What a great name, Jamie. It's a great name. Honestly, it's a fantastic name. She's from Black Girl Nerds. Never heard of it, but let's see what she has to say. The scenes are so well constructed and the story is well placed, connecting perfectly to previous universes. Oh, interesting. Connecting perfectly to previous universes. Not exactly the opposite of what other people just said. Okay. That is clear that Ahsoka's creator and TV show runner, Dave Filoni, really put his heart and soul into this narrative. Yeah. Shocker. People who have a brain on their heads can actually see that this show's good. Here we go. So this person is a top critic, Brian. Did we already read this guy? USA Today. It sounds familiar. Let's read Grace Randolph. Why not? Grace Randolph says, really fantastic female characters, but the lack of really any male characters might limit the show's appeal. Dave Filoni is truly George Lucas's heir. Jedi versus droids are super cool. So she's probably referring to the scenes we've seen in the trailers of Ahsoka fighting some droids. But what she says here about female characters and the lack of males might anger some fans. This is just a stupid take. This is a dumb take. Sorry, Grace, but it's a dumb take. Female characters, okay? The reason people get so upset about like this woke stuff and they're replacing all these male characters with these female characters, that is not what's going on with the Ahsoka show. Ahsoka is an established character, a legacy character, a character that is beloved by many fans. And so is Sabine, and so is Hera. The fact of the matter that these three are having to go to the New Beyond to bring back Ezra doesn't mean anything, okay? It doesn't. The fact that they're female characters has nothing to do with anything. Ahsoka is one of my favorite characters of all time. So is Anakin. So is Ezra. So is Princess Leia. So is Padme Amidala. Like, the fact of the matter is, doesn't matter if you're male, doesn't matter if you're female. If you're a well-written character, that's not why we don't like Rey. That's not why we don't like Rose. That's not why we don't like Reva. It's because they're poorly written characters. Okay? So who cares if it's an all-female-led character show? It's Ahsoka. It's Sabine. It's Hera. These are characters we love. Who cares? Moving on, Julian Roman gave it a 4.5, 4 out of 5. Says Ahsoka takes beloved characters from 15 years of animation and live action lore on a thrilling new quest that ardently, that can't be a word, rewards a dedicated fan base. Dave Filoni delivers Star Wars greatness. Well, this is the greatest news ever. Dave Filoni getting all the praise in the world. He's getting a movie. We know this. He's gotten a movie. It was announced at Star Wars Celebration. But he got the movie because of this show. The test screenings for this show were shown to producers, and that's why he got this show. People don't understand that. He didn't get the movie because he should get a movie. He didn't get the movie because Kathleen Kennedy finally realized that this is The Apprentice to George Lucas. No, that's not what happened. He got the movie because of this Ahsoka show we're about to watch in a few hours here. That's why he got the movie. And we're about to see Dave Filoni at his best in live action in 2 short hours. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I just see your pal Joe say there's only 10 likes. Like the freaking video. What are you waiting for? Do you even want giveaways? Do you even want to get hyped for the Ahsoka show? Sorry, these bad reviews have got me all worked up. Got me all worked up, you know? Got me all worked up. I'm sweating over here. I'm sweating. And I'm out of water. I'm out of water. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? I know many of you who are dun dun. If I'm going too crazy, you guys tell me to calm down. Just tell me to calm down. Just tell me to calm down, okay? Let me see where you guys are at with all this, because I have not been able to read the chat while we're doing this. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Let me start with Brittany, and I'll scroll back up after we do all this. Almost here. What if the Grisk defeat the Chiss? That would explain so much if we get a darker Thrawn. Probably Brittany, but I doubt we'll see that in the Ahsoka show, you know? Maybe it'll get explained, but I doubt it. Finn says, I would also say each scene is given the time to breathe. That's pretty good. It all plays out naturally and nothing feels rushed or clunkily edited. It's just great. That's my biggest thing with Disney Plus shows. People complain about run times, whether it's 50 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes, it doesn't care. It doesn't care. It doesn't matter. As long as there's time for the story to breathe, as long as there's time for the story to be explained, the story to make sense, the story to not feel rushed, the story to not feel slow, as long as the story's moving at the pace it should be moving, it doesn't matter what the runtime is. It can be 20 minutes. It can be like 12 minutes, like the Tales of the Jedi stories were. As long as it tells the story and it tells it well, I don't care how long the episodes are. Of course, I'd want more content, so I'd want them to be longer, but that's just me being selfish. As long as the story is well written, well crafted, and well played out over a period of time, whether that period be 20 minutes, whether that period be an hour and a half, I don't care. As long as the story is good and well paced. Paced is the word I've been looking for this last 20 seconds. Losing my voice. All right. Dominic says, I would love to see the Grisk. I think we would all love to see the Grisk. And for those of you who don't know who the Grisk are, they're kind of just this, they're an alien species from Legends, pretty much. Just simplest of terms, they're a very strong species of alien that are from Legends. They took over the galaxy in Legends. Just leave it at that. Sulfur Squirrel says, is Jonathan is worse than KK? Jonathan Sims. Remember the name. Remember the name. He's the one who gave Ahsoka a bad review twice on live stream. Twice. This guy has the audacity to come out here and rip on Ahsoka twice. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Your pal Joe says he definitely likes She-Hulk. Yeah, he does. He's KK's clone. He could be a burner account for KK. Jonathan Sims, KK, Kathleen Kennedy. It's pretty much the same name. It's pretty much the same name. Dominic says a lot of these people are George Lucas fans and not Star Wars fans. You do see a lot of that now. And even Star Wars creators online are a lot of those people that are George Lucas fans. And you can't really blame them. They grew up with George Lucas. I grew up with George Lucas, but I can still see Star Wars as Star Wars. And Dave Filoni is the apprentice of George Lucas, so obviously everything he does is going to be pretty damn good. But that doesn't mean Rogue One's not good. That doesn't mean... I guess Dave Filoni's pretty much in charge of everything else that's good. I was going to say Mando, but that's Dave Filoni. Rebels is Dave Filoni. Clone Wars Season 7 is Dave Filoni. But the people who are grasping onto George Lucas himself, like if there's no connection to George, then there's not real Star Wars. It's just, I'm not there. I'm not there yet, at least, I should say. Yeah. J1DRC says there's like 2 bad reviews. I know. I literally had to scroll through pages to get to 4 bad reviews. So clearly it's a lot more positive reviews than bad ones. Yeah. Finn says it feels nothing like Boba Fett or Obi-Wan. It feels like its own thing. Well, there you go. A guy who's already seen the first 2 episodes says the exact opposite of what those dumbasses were saying earlier. Sorry, family show. Oh, yeah. Honey Badger says rated R Mike is for the win. Yeah, I've kind of gone off the rails the last couple weeks here. I apologize, but I don't give a fuck. Sorry. Yeah. Your pal Joe says, my name is Bellion Joe. How dare you? Yeah, I kind of ripped into that lady's first name, but I apologize. Honey Badger says, how does it lack magic? The show is literally made by George Lucas's apprentice, you cultureless KK superfan. Well put, well put. J1DRZ says, I could do better than Joey. I know, Joey was an idiot. Joey's literal last name was moron. Like, how much dumber can you get? Joey. Stupid Joey. You know what, Joey? You should come by the live stream right now and hit that join button in the description below to become a member, because maybe you'll just win a pop figure, or maybe you'll just win a t-shirt. And then, Joey, people will hate you even more because you took away their awesome, cool things that they got the ability to win. So become a member today. I'm so good at these things now. I'm so good. And smash a like while you're at it, you know? Just do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Finn says, I've seen it, and I'll say, I have no idea what these stupid reviews are all about. They must have watched something else. Maybe they were sent to the wrong movie, or wrong TV show. Maybe they were sent the wrong thing, you know? Maybe. Honey Badger says, all these bad reviews are just KK's nieces and nephews. Let's be honest. I'll pay you a writer's salary to lie on Ahsoka so Dave gets booed. Yeah. It is good though. The good news is the amount of bad reviews, it's like 9-1. Like out of 10, it's 9-1. So it's really very, very minimum. Yeah. Dominic says they clearly watched a Chinese knockoff of this series and not the real thing. It is possible. Honey Badger says, we haven't had any female-led Star Wars shows or games, let's be honest. Mando, Solo, Jedi Survivor, Obi-Wan, Book of Boba Fett, yes, all male characters. We only didn't like the fact that Mando was the sidekick of his own show, has nothing to do with the sex of the character. Male-led. Yes, exactly. 100% agree. It has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. Your pal Joe says, only 10 likes? We can do better than that, people. Yeah, we can. I agree with you. Honey Badger says, good cups follow orders. And so does J1DRZ. Revenge of the Cups. I love it. Yes, everybody's getting the good cups follow orders thing now. So if you guys are new to the stream, if you're new to the channel, whenever I pull out this big-ass cup that's clearly been through some rough times, it's because this is a good cup and it follows orders. And good cups follow orders. So whenever I pull this thing up on screen, you're supposed to say, good cups follow orders. So when I do it later in the watch party for Ahsoka, because I'm going to start off with this cup because I'll just refill it because I'm a genius like that, then you can be part of the party. You can be part of the party, you know? This is a Rise of Skywalker cup, I know. But you can clearly see what I've done to it because of what the Rise of Skywalker has done to Star Wars. Yes. That makes me sound so bad. Okay. Swagger Like Us says, Mike, it's refreshing that there's no side quest for Ahsoka. Like Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi, and Mando were hindered by them. That's true, but let's play devil's advocate here. It's only the first 2 episodes, so we don't know if there's any side quests or whatever you want to call them, filler episodes. We don't know yet. All we know is that the first 2 episodes are not. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, cool thing too is as I see we hit 18 current viewers. First of all, welcome. You guys are the absolute best. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, become a member today. Awesome, cool giveaway stuff, blah, blah, blah. Spiel. The record for a live stream, most people at the same time, is 22. And that was for the Mando Season 3 finale. That was the last time we did a watch party, and I expect to either beat it on this stream or beat it on later tonight's stream. So yeah, let's do it. Let's beat it. Let's beat the record. And it was funny because it was like Mando Season 3's finale, and it was like 4 a.m, and we just finished watching it, and people were just flooding in, and I was like, holy crap, I'm so tired. Why are you guys here? What do I do with my hands? That's what happened. J1 DRC says, is She-Hulk bad? I haven't seen it. Well, what do you think? After what I just said about that guy in his reviews, do you think it's bad? I would recommend not watching it. And if that's not enough, then yeah. Honey Badger says, agreed. Mando is the only character who should have side quests because it fits his character in the series, where it's based on a Western. Side quests and fillers don't fit anywhere else. I agree. Mando actually does deserve or should get side quests. He is that type of bounty hunter. He is gonna go on bounty hunting missions that are side quests. But Book of Boba Fett shouldn't have had filler. Obi-Wan definitely shouldn't have had filler. In almost the first 5 episodes were all filler, but and this show should not have filler either. Your pal Joe says, who do we think is the unlikely favorite or unsung hero of this show? I'm gonna go with Ezra Bridger. Ezra Bridger for sure. Because first of all, he's not in any of the trailers, so he's gonna be unlikely for sure from all fans, because we don't think he's gonna be in the show that much at all. But I do think he will be in the show a decent amount towards the end, and I do think he will be the unsung hero, as you say. Actually, let's start up a poll right now. Actually, I can't really poll that, huh? I'm just gonna poll, are you excited? Why not? Are you, or no, well, let's do, are you ready? Are you ready for Ahsoka? Yes or no? You tell me. And I'm just gonna ask you guys as a question, what do you think, or who do you think, let's put it this way first, who do you think is the most crazy but likely person to show up in the Ahsoka show? And obviously I'm not talking about like Darth Revan, like that's just stupid. Who do you think is the most likely? Honey Badger, you voted no? Because I'm not ready for this Star Wars greatness? Oh, okay, I get you. Rex, I like Rex. Brittany, I would love to see Rex. Captain Rex or Padme. Padme would be cool too. Ahsoka's end credits scene as Chopper becomes a Sith. That would be amazing. That would be fantastic. If Din Djarin appears, in Ahsoka, he will die. Ooh, that would be interesting. Mando or Grogu, your pal Joe, that would be cool too. I think Rex is likely. I think Rex would be cool. Luke would be cool, seeing Luke and Ahsoka meet for the first time, or making love with Ahsoka, yes. That also could be Luke Ahsoka for life, yes. Luke would be nice. Rex would be nice. Grogu or Din would be nice. These are all, like, Din and Grogu are less likely. Luke is less likely. Rex is likely. Yeah. Creepy, yes. Agent Callus is a good one. Bendu would be cool too. Yes. How about Dune? Or Doom. Is it Doom or Dune? N or M? The Loth Wolf on Lothal. Doom. Brandon, what's up? Brandon Altman says, would be wild to see the Bad Batch. Oof, but I bet they're all dead by now. They're probably all dead by now, just because we haven't seen them in the Mando timeline yet. I would assume they're dead, but you never know. Ooh, Mount Tantus? That's not a person, but it's a place. Imagine we see Mount Tantus in this. Ooh, Bendu is dead. I don't think the Bendu's dead, Selfish Squirrel. Is he? What about Mount Tantus? Do you guys think we'll see Mount Tantus in this show? Dave Filoni did say he set up Mount Tantus in the Bad Batch for the Mandoverse time period. Is he possibly talking about the Ahsoka show? Because we know in Legends, if you guys don't know, in the Legends Heir to the Empire novels, which is Thrawn in his trilogy, it's Legends now, but he uses Mount Tantus because Mount Tantus was used as for Palpatine before, which it is in canon now. But he uses Mount Tantus, or he goes to Mount Tantus, and that's where he meets Jorah Sabaoth, who is a Force-sensitive person. That's whatever. Besides the point. But he uses Mount Tantus as a cloning facility, and we already see in canon now, in the Bad Batch, that Mount Tantus is a cloning facility. That just popped into my head right now. I just thought about it. That would be insane. Give me Omega. Imagine Omega. If anybody's still alive of the clones, it would be Omega. Yeah. Mount Tantus will be used for Project Necromancer. Ooh. That would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. It's Doom. Yeah, so what if we see Doom? What if we see the Loth Wolf that Kanan kind of turns into or whatever? It was rumored months and months ago that we could see Ahsoka riding on Doom, which would be insane because their abilities in the Force, the ability for them to travel across the planet of Lothal, like at hyperspeed or whatever the hell they did in that World Between Worlds episode was insane, and it needs to be explained, quite frankly. Honey Badger says, I think that Sir Mandalorian Din Grogu will appear at the end of the show simply because they will want to set up Dave's movie, and if there is no Ahsoka season 2, well, yeah, and they'd probably want to set up Mando season 4 as well, if there is a Mando season 4 or if it's a movie. J1DRC says Marin showing up would be cool too because she is a Night Sister. We're probably going to see more Night Sisters. Dude, imagine we see multiple Night Sisters in the New Beyond. Like, just wrap your head around that for a second. Live action Night Sisters using magic to hold together stormtroopers. Just wrap your head around that for a second. Like, what? That's insane. We could be seeing that by the end of this show. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we don't know is really going on in this show. That's insane. That's some insane stuff right there. Holy crap. I'm excited. Cara Dune? Yeah, that's probably unlikely. Salty Texas Ranger. Cara Dune. The Bendu vanished. Not sure if he's dead. Yeah, I don't think he's dead. Selfish Squirrel says, Cara is unfortunately fired. Yeah, unfortunately. That would be a bold move for Dave Filoni to bring back Cara Dune. Imagine. Dominic says, Mount Tantus. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. The Loth Wolf would be most likely. Yeah, Loth Wolves will be cool. I mean, we've already seen a Loth Cat, so the Loth Wolves would be cool as well. Indeed. Honey Badger says, in all seriousness, I think our surprise guest of the show could be Carson Teva along with Zeb. Zeb would be cool. We haven't seen Zeb in any of the promotions. He hasn't been in any of the trailers. But if they're going to bring the Ghost crew back together, if they're going to get Ezra, Zeb's got to be there. If you have Sabine, Hera, Chopper, and Ezra, you got to bring back Zeb too. He's already working for the New Republic. Why not? You guys want to see Zeb? Give me some ones into the chat if you want to see Zeb Aurelius. He was already in Mando Season 3. He already looked amazing in live action in Mando Season 3. Do you guys want to see Zeb? Throw some ones into the chat. Where was I? J1DRZ says, isn't Project Necromancer the undead stormtrooper army? No. Project Necromancer is supposed to be like bringing back Palpatine from the dead. The undead army, I think, is unknown to most of the people in the galaxy. Disco Inferno, or Disc Inferno. What's up, Disc? Says, or Dis Inferno, I should say. Dis Inferno. What's up, Dis? Says, do you think we will see Ahsoka the White at all? Yes. I think we'll see Ahsoka the White in the second half of the season or towards the end of the season. I don't think that she will be early on in the season at all. Maybe after this so-called time jump that we're supposed to be getting. Maybe. But yes, I do think we will see Ahsoka the White. Yes. Salty says Fen Rao. Fen Rao would be cool. Isn't he dead though? Or is that... Did he die in Rebels or no? No, he stayed on Mandalore, right? He stayed on Mandalore. But wouldn't he have died on Mandalore too? I guess Bo-Katan survived on Mandalore. Yeah, maybe Fen Rao's still alive. Maybe. Bunch of ones. Yeah, you guys all want to see Zeb, don't you? Carabas. Yeah, I got to hear him say Carabas in live action at least once. J1DRC says, is Project Necromancer like the Geonosis bugs controlling the minds of the dead ones? No. Again, I think Project Necromancer is bringing back Palpatine from the dead to explain like what the sequel trilogy is. I don't think we'll get much of that in this show, but maybe in some other shows. Dominic says, the New Beyond is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be like endless possibilities. And Dave Filoni in charge of endless possibilities. You're talking about Mortis stuff, World Between Worlds stuff, Night Sister stuff, like the coolest stuff that we've seen come into Star Wars. Purgles, space whales with freaking tentacles that go into hyperspace, guys. Like, what? This guy's a freaking genius, or just crazy, but either way, it's coming off as genius. Finn says, another big thing, I freaking loved live action Loth Cats. That's cool. You know how much I love Loth Cats. Yeah, exactly. The live action Loth Cats, live action Lothal is going to be so damn cool. as a huge Rebels fan, and I know many of you guys are too. Dominic, I know you're a gigantic Rebels fan. Lothal in live action is going to be so damn cool. It's going to be so damn cool. Oh, I'm so excited. Honey Badger says, or we could see Bo-Katan because she has a connection to Ahsoka and we haven't seen them together on in live action yet. Yeah, and she has a connection to Sabine as well. But I don't think we're going to see any Mandalorians. I do not. Salty Texas Ranger says, yeah, Gino was fired, but it would be cooler than a frozen... Oh, okay. Never mind. Brendan says, they might pull out live-action Cal Kestis for the first-time appearance. Imagine Cal Kestis. I would love to see Cal Kestis. I would absolutely love to see Cal Kestis in live action. Brandon, it would be amazing. It would be so damn cool. It would be amazing. And I'm sure nobody would be upset about it. But I don't know if they'll do it before the third game. I would love for them to do it before the third game. But Jedi Survivor is supposed to have another sequel. It's supposed to have a third one. It's supposed to complete the trilogy. And I just don't see Cal Kestis coming to live action before then. I think he could, but I don't think it's likely. Sadly. Big time sad. Because Cal Kestis, it would be such an easy introduction if he was already there in the New Beyond. Holy shit. You know how stuff just like pops right into your head? Imagine. Hear me out. You guys know about Enoch, right? Do you guys know about Enoch? Give me a 2 into the chat if you know about Enoch or what I'm talking about when I say the word Enoch. 2? Any 2s in the chat? You guys know Enoch? The golden guy. Yeah, the golden guy. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you guys kind of know. Yeah. So, just a brief description of who Enoch is supposed to be. Enoch is supposed to be, at least as the reports have said, a bodyguard to Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now, it's assumed that he is like a Sith or a dark side Force user who protects Grand Admiral Thrawn, who has a golden mask on. Now, why on earth, unless he's like Vader, who has something wrong with his face, why on earth would he wear a mask if not to hide his face for some crazy awesome reveal? Hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. If you play Jedi Survivor, you know that Cal Kestis goes quite the dark side at very subtle points throughout the game. That's not spoiling really much of anything, but it is true. What if, hear me out, are you with me so far? Cal Kestis is Enoch. And it's not revealed. What if he is Enoch? It's not revealed in the Ahsoka show, but it's revealed in the movie. What if it's revealed in the movie after we've already gotten Jedi 3? Whatever it's called. Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, Jedi 3. What if it's after Jedi 3, Cal Kestis goes even more dark side in that game and happens to be in the New Beyond by the end of it? And then in the movie, it's revealed when the gold mask comes off that it's fucking Cal Kestis. Is that too crazy? Is that too crazy? Too crazy? Too crazy? Is that a little bit too crazy? What do we think? Honey Badger says, no way. No way as in like, wow, that's surprising, or like, there's no way that's possible. Dominic says, Enoch could be Ezra. I could see him as Ezra, but I still don't think Ezra will go full dark side. I could see Cal Kestis going full dark side, but not Ezra. Enoch as Ezra, again, yeah, I could see that. Selfish Squirrel says, that sounds awesome. It does, doesn't it? That's why I went, oh my God, because it just popped into my head. That would be amazing. Cal Kestis as Enoch. Let's start signing petitions. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Swagger Like Us says, I want a reunion scene with all Spectres. Oh yeah, all Spectres from Rebels, yeah. Me too. Well, other than Kanan, obviously, but maybe Jason Syndulla can take Kanan's spot. Do you guys think we'll see Jason Syndulla in the first 2 episodes? We're going to see a lot of Hera and Chopper. Shouldn't Jason be there as well? If he is, that's a well-kept secret. That's a damn well-kept secret. And Finn, I don't want you chiming in on any of that. Don't say a single freaking peep, Finn. I don't want to hear it. No spoilers here. J1DRC says, do you think we'll see the Mind Flayer in Ahsoka? No, I don't think so, but I do think the Mind Flayer was set up for something future. Like some future thing. I don't know what, but it probably had to do with the Rangers of the New Republic show. But I don't know. Maybe. No spoilers for me. Don't worry. Yeah, no, Finn. I'm just messing around. Just messing around. Swagger Like Us says, "What if Mara Jade cameos?" So you guys know who Mara Jade is? You guys seem to know who everybody is, so I'm just gonna go with this. Mara Jade is a Legends character, of course. She's not in canon, and the sequels kind of made it so she's not in canon. Quick TLDR on who Mara Jade is. She was at one point the hand of the Empire, or the Empire's hand, Emperor's hand, Emperor's hand. I believe is what her nickname was, the Emperor's hand. So she was a Sith. She was a bad guy. Then she falls in love with Luke Skywalker and turns to the light side, and they have kids together. This is all Legends, of course. This is not what happens in canon Star Wars. However, yes, the Emperor's hand. Yeah. However, I put out a video when the first trailer for Ahsoka dropped, when we were all speculating about who the hell this Inquisitor is, and now this Inquisitor, whose nickname is Morok, he's been in almost every trailer since. He's literally been in almost every trailer since. This guy is everywhere. And he's going to be in these first 2 episodes for sure. But when I released that initial video, I gave 3 options. The 8th brother, which I don't think is likely at all anymore. Let's be honest, guys, I made this video months and months ago. My opinions have changed. My second option was Starkiller, which was just a fan favorite, it was just a fan dream. Let's be honest, it was not likely at all. And the third option was Mara Jade, and it was my favorite option. I wished it was the case. Many people were like, oh, it might be Barriss, it might be Ezra, but Mara Jade always stuck in my head. I was always like, oh, maybe that Inquisitor is Mara Jade. And how amazing would that be? They actually give us live action Mara Jade. She's actually a bad guy. She turns good, actually falls in love with Luke, gives Luke a story that we actually can latch onto in between the originals and the sequels. And maybe her dying, along with some other things, is what leads to him going off into hiding. Helps fix Luke's story a little bit. Gives us some more connection to Luke Skywalker. Mara Jade would be a fantastic addition. Yeah. Ahsoka watch party pre-stream hype. Yeah, it is hype. It is hype. And we're going to be doing these for 7 more weeks, and they're going to continue to be hype. Indeed. All right, where was I? Honey Badger says, the only way I see Enoch as Cal is if Cal loses Marin. Well, what if Marin dies? What if Marin gets brutally murdered by somebody that puts him to the dark side? Remember, he kind of goes dark side because he feels betrayed by Bode and others, and stuff goes on. I'm not trying to spoil any of it. He lost Seer again. Yes, lost Seer, which was a big thing. So if he loses Marin again, so he lost Seer, that really made him go dark side. I'm just spoiling the whole freaking game. Sorry, guys. He lost a lot, and he even tapped into the dark side. And once you begin down that path, it should forever be your destiny. It's true. He's already tapped into the dark side. It could just get worse from here. He doesn't have a master to come help him like Ezra did in Rebels Season 3. He doesn't have friends to come help him if Marin dies. That's a big thing. Honey Badger says, Jessica Chastain as Mara Jade, the Empire's Hand. Yeah, we talked about her a few weeks ago. Yeah, or a couple weeks ago. It can be Starkiller, Merrick, Gideon Mount. Wait, what? Or Ezra? Yes, it could be Ezra. Swag. J1DRC says you can hear the male grunt in the junk planet. But yeah, we watched the trailer and I was like, is that not a feminine grunt? I don't know why I just thought it was a feminine grunt. Honey Badger says, I think they are pulling the Black Widow Taskmaster. I think the Inquisitor simply looks male to throw us off, and it's Barriss or Mara. I think that's possible. I also had a crazy thought yesterday when I was just speculating in my own head of who this Inquisitor could be. And one of the things that popped into my head was, what if they're advertising this Inquisitor to get the hype for the show real? We know Thrawn's going to be the big bad. We know that Balin and Shin are big bads. But if you guys remember, this is a slight spoiler. It might be a spoiler. I can't tell you if it is or not. It was a leak, so I can't tell you. But it was leaked out that one of the final scenes of the show will be Thrawn looking out at his army and his friends. In the friends list included, or not friends, but allies. The allies list included Balin, Shin, Morgan Elsbeth, Enoch, and I think that was it, right? And maybe somebody else. But it did not include the Inquisitor. Now, what if this Inquisitor is being hyped up so much in the advertisements, so much in everything else, but what if this Inquisitor dies in the first episode? What if that fight in the woods that we see, so of course he's not going to die in the first battle because we see 2 battles with him. What if in that second battle in the woods, when Sabine's fighting Shin and Ahsoka's fighting the Inquisitor, what if Ahsoka kills the Inquisitor, boom, right there and then? Ahsoka, if this is an Inquisitor, if this is actually an Inquisitor, a new character that we've never seen before, Inquisitors are not that powerful. The Grand Inquisitor was, but Inquisitors are not that powerful. And we see Ahsoka actually make quick work of Inquisitors fairly often in Rebels. She makes quick work of them. Kanan and Ezra struggle with them, but she comes in and just makes quick work of them. What if she makes quick work of this guy? And all this advertisement of this Inquisitor, all these trailers with this Inquisitor in it, what if he dies in the first 2 episodes? Finn, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Just kidding. But what if he dies in these first 2 episodes? Or what if he just dies early on in the season? What if this Inquisitor was just, again, a bait and switch? He's not the main villain. He's not there at the end of the show. He's not really that important, and we don't even know who he is or she is. What if he dies early? What do we think? What do we think? Finn says silence from me. I don't know. That silence is making me think I'm right, Finn. It's making me think I'm right. Brandon says, I would laugh if it was Moff Gideon. Oh my God. If it was Moff Gideon, I would punch my TV right off my desk. That would be brutal. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. Logan, what's up? Logan says, hello. Good to be here. Just got off work. Welcome. Welcome. Where was I? Finn says, can't wait to watch this again soon. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it for the first time soon. Selfish Squirrel says, what if the next game he actually or accidentally kills Marin? Oh my God, imagine Cal Kestis accidentally kills Marin. Whew, that would be insane. J1DRC says, Galen Merrick, who of course is Starkiller, if you guys don't know. Galen Merrick equals Morok or Marok, close enough. Could be the same name. That's true, but I doubt they would do that. That's way too close. And I don't think they can bring in Galen. They can't bring in Galen Merrick into live action because Starkiller is too damn powerful. He's just too damn strong to be kept alive. Yeah. What's up, Logan? Dis Inferno says, Balin knows who Anakin was and is connected, and his connection to Ahsoka. That's interesting. How does he know it? Well, let me open that up to the class. How do you guys think Balin knows Anakin? And if he does know Anakin in this strong connection way that we think he does, are we going to get flashbacks of a young Balin and a young Anakin together? Because he does say Anakin spoke highly of you, talking to Ahsoka, meaning that one, Ahsoka already left the order because speaking high of Ahsoka to Balin means Ahsoka's already gone. And two, they were close enough that he was talking about his apprentice that left the order with Balin. Now, I seriously doubt this is Vader talking to Balin after he's turned to the dark side. That's very unlikely. But what do we think? Yeah, Brandon says, I would laugh if it was Moff Gideon. I would laugh too. That would be terrible. Honey Badger says, I like the fact it could be Ezra and he was put into the Mind Flayer machine, and that's how Thrawn was able to turn him. And when Ahsoka is about to kill him, he snaps out of it and says her name. And it's all a Vader-type mind game Thrawn is playing on Ahsoka. I could see them doing that. I mean, either Mind Flayer or even just what the hell am I thinking? Oh, Night Sister magic. Even if it's just Night Sister magic, because we see Sabine get taken over. Her mind gets controlled by the Night Sister magic in Rebels too. So it's possible. Finn says, spoiler alert, it's Batman. Oh my God, Finn just spoiled the whole show for us. Honey Badger says, I have to believe the Mind Flayer has a big purpose. It serves a big purpose. Yeah, I agree. I think it could, but I just don't see where yet. Swagger Lego says the Inquisitor is Kelleran Beck. Oh, imagine. Imagine. That would make no sense, but it would be cool. Your pal Joe says the Inquisitor could be Ezra. It's likely Barriss Offee, though. Yeah, I kind of got to agree with that. Dominic says, I hope it's Mara Jade, though. If I could hope and pray it's anybody, I would say Mara Jade. Yeah. Dominic says, they went on a mission together, or they went on a mission together, or they were friends while training as Padawans. Oh, Anakin and Baylan. They went on a mission together. It's true that they could be put on a mission together during the Clone Wars. That's true. Or they were friends while training as Padawans. That's less likely because how could he speak highly of Ahsoka if he didn't know Ahsoka yet? Logan says Baylan was in the same Jedi temple when Obi-Wan trained Anakin. Well, yeah, they were in the same Jedi temple, but that doesn't mean you know all the Jedi. There's tens of thousands of Jedi at the time of the prequel trilogy. J1DRC says he says everybody knew Anakin Skywalker in the trailer. He does say that, but he doesn't say that everybody knew that he had an apprentice named Ahsoka. And maybe almost everybody knew that, but they didn't talk to Anakin about Ahsoka. That's the big difference. Big difference. Honey Badger says, I feel like before Order 66, Anakin saved Baylan on a mission similar how he did during the Clone Wars. And maybe Baylan and Anakin had a conversation, and Anakin could say he learned a lot from Ahsoka, and that's how he knew Anakin spoke highly of her. Either way, I think it needs to be explained, and it needs to be probably a flashback or something like that. Yeah. Finn says, seriously though, I can't wait for you to see it. I can't wait to see it either. I'll definitely be here for the watch party. No spoilers through. Don't worry. Yeah, and then after we finish watching the episodes, we can finally talk about it. Actually talk about it. Yeah. Yeah. Dominic says, of course, after Ahsoka left, not when they were Padawans. Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's how they met and built a friendship. That's true. That could be happening. Logan says, yeah, that was a bad theory. I support Anakin saved Ahsoka in Order 66. Anakin saving Ahsoka in what? I'm confused. Yes. Then we can fully talk about it. Yeah, we can fully talk about it. All right, we're coming up on an hour and a half, so we're going to have to do this giveaway. So let's do this giveaway. I am very proud to announce that we have 3 members on the channel, 2 of them in chat right now, and 1 is not here right now, but that's okay. The 3 members are Yapal Joe, Sulfur Squirrel, and Peyton, who is the one who's not here right now, but we're going to do a giveaway. So if you want to become a member and last minute, come take this cool stuff away from them. This awesome cool shirt, which has the Imperial March on it and Vader, and this awesome cool pop figure. Ooh. You can become a member right now. Last chance for the first ever giveaway. And then, of course, we'll be doing more giveaways, so you can still become a member afterwards and become a member as well. But last chance, I'll give you guys just a few short minutes to put in your last attempt at becoming a member. And then we'll do the giveaway in a couple of minutes here. Honey Badger says, that makes 0 sense. Ahsoka was on Mandalore during Order 66, and Anakin was on Mustafar and Coruscant. There is no way that Anakin had any contact with Ahsoka. Yeah, well, actually, so Anakin, yeah. So Anakin's, of course, at a different place than Ahsoka. Actually, when Order 66 happens, in the Clone Wars Season 7, when Ahsoka says Anakin and she hears the screams and stuff, she thinks Anakin dies there. That's what she thinks happens, because she reaches out in the Force and she doesn't feel him anymore. It's not until Rebels when she feels him again inside of Vader, and that's when she passes out because the emotion is just too much. She can't handle it. She literally passes out because she realizes that Anakin's still alive, and Anakin is this guy who destroyed all the Jedi and killed countless people, innocent people. And she can't believe that is her master. She can't believe that that's the same person, and that literally causes her to pass out. So it's not the same thing. So Ahsoka actually thinks that Anakin dies during Order 66, and it's not until Rebels when she figures it out. Yeah, he killed the younglings, for sure. Dominic says, I will become a member when I get money. Lost my job, and money's tight. Real talk. Hey, absolutely don't worry about that at all. You guys watching the videos is perfectly enough. You don't have to super chat. You don't have to become a member if you don't have any money. I know times are tight. Of course, if you just lost your job, Dominic, don't you worry about it at all. You just being here is just perfect enough. Don't worry about it at all. Don't worry about it. Disc Inferno says, I feel like the finale of Rebels is going to be retconned. Maybe actually, I don't think it will. I don't think it will at all. I don't think it will just because of the fact that Dave Filoni has always said that the shows and movies are canon, and he won't change any of that. We've seen him retcon some books. We've seen him retcon some... Oh, nice hearts. Thank you, guys. We've seen him retcon some books. We've seen him retcon some comics, but I don't think he will retcon his own show, especially. I think we will see Ahsoka the White. I think we will see Sabine with the short hair, and we will see that scene play out again. Yeah. Your pal Joe says, we should watch party the last episode of Rebels real quick. Maybe after we do the giveaway. Yeah. Logan says, I meant to say that I think Anakin saved Balin. Oh, during Order 66? That would be kind of cool because, Balin does become a dark side user, so maybe he saves him because he joins the dark side. That's possible. Swagger Like Us says, I waited 5 years for today. Rebels and Rogue One kept me invested for when all focus was on the sequels. Star Wars Rebels fans rejoice. Yeah, it's been a long time. We've been waiting for this. Yeah. Raheem's World, what's up? Raheem says, what's up, man? A lot of important people are watching this watch party with me. I've been told to tell you the Force is strong with you. Thanks, Raheem. Raheem. Finn says, us Rebels fans are definitely in a great era now. Don't worry. Yeah, I think it's going to be a great time for us us Rebels fans. Pardon me. But let's do this giveaway. So we're going to do this giveaway in a very strange way. I thought about it all day today. Since we only have 3 members, I have to make it fair, and I have to make it as fair as possible. Okay? So last chance to become a member, and your time is running out really quickly, but I'm going to explain how it's done. Brandon Altman says, I kind of wish Balin saved Grogu. It would have been a hell of a twist. That would have been cool. That is actually kind of cool. Dominic says, I wait for years to watch this series. I'll wait. The wait is literally killing me. I know. It's coming up now. How long? An hour and a half. That's all we got, guys. Hour and a half. We're doing it. All right. So here's how we're going to do it. Hang on one second. So, the way I figured out we could do it is this, okay? There is a thing here, right on Google, okay? And, should we do this one or should we do it? Hang on. Let me see 1 second here. All right, let's see. Here we go. This thing is called Roll a Die. Okay? This website is called Roll a Die. So here's how it's going to work. So this is a 6-sided dice, of course, and we only have 3 members. I don't think there's a 3-sided dice. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there is. So what's going to happen is I'm going to assign... Oh, we just got Logan. Logan has just joined the people who love Star Wars and just ruined my dice. Okay, don't worry about it, Logan. Thank you for joining up, becoming a member. Logan is the 4th official member of the people who love Star Wars. You are the absolute best. Everybody's mad at you. That's hilarious. Okay, so that complicates things. So we're going to change it up a little bit here. We're going to go to a 12-sided dice. Let's see. Go. 12-sided dice. All right, here we go. So we're going to roll a 12-sided dice. We're going to roll it twice, okay? Once, the first one is going to be for this shirt. Actually, should we save it the shirt for a second? We'll do the pop figure first. Pop figure first. Ahsoka pop figure from Mando Season 2 is going first, and then we'll go to the shirt, okay? So, here we go. So what we're going to do is assign each of the 4 people 3 numbers. Of course, it'll just be like 1, 4. This is a lot harder than I thought. 1, 4. Am I making this way too hard? In my head, I thought this was easier. It was way easier when I had only the 3 people. Logan, thanks a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Much love. 1,000%. Much love. But if we go 1, and then the second person's 2, the second person's 3, the second person's 4. That's what it is. Then then we got this person would be 1, 5, 9, right? And then it'd be 10, 11, 12. Yes. Okay. So we're going to assign people based off of when they joined as a member, a number on the die. So your pal Joe was first. So he will be number 1, number 5, and number 9. So your pal Joe, I'm just going to mark it here on my thing. Your pal Joe is 1, 5, and 9. So Joe, if you see those numbers come up on this die, then you will be the winner of the pop figure. Second to join was Sulfur Squirrel. Much love to Sulfur Squirrel. Sulfur Squirrel, you are 2, 6, and 10. Sulfur Squirrel. Third was Peyton. Peyton joined on Sunday, I believe, or Saturday night. Peyton is 3, 7, and 11. And then Logan just joined. You are 4, 8, and 12. Okay? You guys got your numbers? You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Let me pull this up on the screen and let's roll this goddamn dice. It's going to have a 12 right away, but that does not mean oh wait, sorry. Oh wait, that's cool. Okay. So it's rolling on its own. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this is so exciting. Look at it. It's going. What number could it be? What number could it be? What number could it be? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is exciting. This is the first ever giveaway. I'm so excited for the pop figure. Here we go for the Ahsoka pop figure. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 9. Your pal Joe. Your pal Joe. The pop figure. Your pal Joe. The winner. The winner. Your pal Joe. Let's go. That's awesome. First ever member of the channel. The amazing support. Your pal Joe, you have just won this Ahsoka pop figure. Wait, let me go full screen here. Boom, let's go. Yeah, Joe's hype. All right, there you go. Joe, just DM me on Instagram. We'll get that done tomorrow, I guess, because tonight's going to be a crazy night. But you have just won this pop figure. Boom. All right, now the shirt. Your pal Joe does have still a 1 in 4 chance of winning this shirt as well because everybody's in. Boom, this shirt. Here we go. Here we go. Anybody want to become a member to get the shirt and not the pop figure? You got last chance. Last chance. It's awesome. It's Imperial March. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, moving on. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me start up the spin. Oh, I gotta show it on the screen. Show it on the screen. Here we go. Remember your numbers. This shirt is awesome. This shirt is so awesome, and it's awesome, and it's so cool, and it's awesome, and it's an extra large. But if you need me to get a different size, I will get that different size. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Where's my cursor? 3, 2, 1. 3. Peyton wins the shirt. Peyton wins the shirt. Peyton, you in the chat? I don't think he is in the chat today, but that's okay. I will contact him on, or maybe if he, Peyton, if you see this live stream, contact me, okay? DM me on Instagram or something. Peyton wins the shirt. And that's our giveaway. There will be a secret. Actually, should we do the secret third thing now? Let's do the secret third thing now. Let's do it. All right, guys. I told you there would be a secret third thing, okay? I told you there would be a secret third thing. I told you there would be a secret third thing, okay? It's another pop figure. This is a Star Wars 45 exclusive from Disney, okay? This is concept art Darth Vader. Secret third item. I was going to wait to do this like mid-season, but I think I'm going to get even more stuff for mid-season stuff. So this is, boom, this. Concept art Vader. Same numbers, same everything. Let's do it. Concept art Vader. Can we get some hype for concept art Vader? Isn't this thing sick? The only reason I'm giving this away, too, is because I got 2 of them. But concept art Vader. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh, you guys couldn't even see it. 2. Who was 2? Sulfur Squirrel. Sulfur Squirrel, you got the concept art Vader. Sulfur Squirrel. Concept art Vader. Yes, sir. That's awesome. That's awesome. Sulfur Squirrel, congratulations. Congratulations. Hit me up on the DMs on Instagram or on Twitter or wherever you want. We'll get that sorted out tomorrow. Sulfur Squirrel, the concept art Vader. Congrats. Congrats. Thank you guys for the support. First ever giveaway. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. You guys are the absolute best. Your support is amazing. You guys, oh, Peyton's here. Peyton's here. Peyton, you won the shirt. 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 Peyton, you won this shirt. You won this shirt in the first ever giveaway. All right, so let me recap real quick. This pop figure goes to your pal Joe, the first ever member of the channel. Join the people who love Star Wars today to get cool, awesome giveaways. Your pal Joe gets this one. Peyton, you got this awesome, cool shirt. Hopefully you're an extra large. Hopefully you're an extra large. If not, that's okay. I can go get you a different one. We can swap it out. And then third, but certainly not least, Sulfur Squirrel won the concept art Vader pop figure. Boom, 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 boom. So we'll figure that out tomorrow. Just because tonight's going to be crazy. So that was blast. That was awesome. You guys are the absolute best sticking around. Congratulations. Now it'll fit perfect, Peyton. Make me not have to do more work. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Amazing support. You guys are the absolute best. Becoming a member is an amazing, fantastic thing to do to support the channel. Of course, if you don't have the moolah, it's okay. Your support is just watching and hitting that like button, of course. So hit the frickin' like. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What's kind of crazy to me is, are you ready for Ahsoka? Only 84% of you are ready. But I know at least Honey Badger said he wasn't because of he was been born ready. But that's okay. All right. Should we, what should we do here? Do we got anything else to get hyped for here? By the way, Mark Hamill is trending right now, but I don't know why. But Ahsoka Tano is, of course, trending as well. It's going to be hype. Hype. I think we're going to get on out of here very shortly. Finn says, I'll definitely become a member when I can. Just want to support this awesome channel. Thanks a lot, Finn. I know you want to. I'm not ready for the crawl. I'm going to cry. Oh, yes. I'm going to scream. Yes. So, crazy cool thing that got announced yesterday is that this show is going to have opening crawls. Like the original Star Wars movies that go da, 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 and then words go up the screen. This show is going to have that, at least supposedly. So we'll see about that. Yeah, that'll be awesome. When I have the chance, I'll become a member and super chat when I can. Honey Badger, you're the best. Don't worry about it. J1DRZ says, see you in about an hour. Yeah, so I scheduled it right before this stream. The Ahsoka watch party starts at 8:30 sharp. I'll be here with popcorn, and we'll get a little bit of hype going for about a half hour until the Ahsoka show itself. Yeah. Damn, I want to spoil that. I didn't want to spoil that. What? Didn't want to spoil what? Oh, the opening crawl. Yeah, no, that kind of got. It's not really a spoil, but it is cool. Yeah. Swagger says, can we take a moment to say how awesome this stream is? Hey, thanks, Swagger. Yeah, it is quite the awesome stream, I must say. And you guys are amazing for coming by and supporting the channel. And this growth that we've had over the last couple even weeks is insane. We zoomed right past 2,000 subscribers, literally right past it. We're at 2,070 now. Like, we just zoomed right past it. But it's awesome. It's absolutely the best. You guys are the best community around. And we're still trying to keep this awesome community, positive community. That's the biggest thing going. So hopefully the Ahsoka show gives us what we want and keep us positive. So let's keep the hype going. I'm gonna get on out of here. I'll be back in about 45 minutes with some popcorn, ready to watch some Ahsoka. And I'm so excited, and I can't wait to see you guys there. So watch out for that stream. In 45 minutes, you can go take a bathroom break, which I will be doing. So yeah, congrats to your pal Joe, Peyton, and Sulfur Squirrel. Thank you guys for all becoming members, and Logan becoming a member. Sorry you didn't get to win anything today, Logan, but you'll have plenty of opportunities down the road as well. Once those Ahsoka pop figures come out, we'll be getting those Sabine pop figures. They were announced today or yesterday, but they haven't been released yet. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna get on out of here. Let's see where that poll ended. 84% of you. Let's see if it added up to 100. Your pal Joe says, thanks, Mike. I'm pumped for my first Funko Pop. Yeah. And Sulfur Squirrel says, you're awesome. No, you're awesome. Yeah. Let's see. It didn't add up to 100 again. 84% plus 15 is not 100, but yeah, okay. All right, we're going to get on out of here. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you for sticking around with me for this awesome stream. First ever giveaway. Fantastic. Final predictions for Ahsoka. And of course, in 45 minutes, you can drop even more predictions if you have any on there as well. So, smash a like on this video. I don't know what you're waiting for at this point. Hit subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And my pretty face will show up in the recommended feed of yours. And become a member, of course, blah, 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 blah. And may the force be with you. Always, 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 always. Honestly, guys, they really just have to move this button. Like, why is it so... Found it. Why is it so hard to get to? Like, this, it shouldn't be that difficult. Where is that stupid button? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. By the way, guys, wait. We are 46 minutes away from this show. Have a great rest of your 45 minutes. See you guys in 45 minutes. And may the force be Have a great rest of your evening. Have a great rest of your lives. And guess what? See you in 45 minutes. Good night, everybody, for 45 minutes. Please be back for the watch party.